I really hope the lighting is okay. Oh my god, this feels so weird. I literally haven't like spoken to you guys in like since last year. I'm like, how do I start this video? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just so you guys know, I literally drove to the top parking deck, one of the parking decks like in my university, which if you guys didn't know, I go to Kennesaw State University. So yeah, I've pretty much been here for about a year and a semester now, which is crazy because when I first transferred in, I was so used to saying like, oh yeah, I just transferred. And now I've been here for a good amount, so I've gotten a really good feel for the school. The point of that though is just to say, like, I literally decided to film this video in my car in the parking deck because I don't know, to be honest, I like coming here every once in a while. It's like therapeutic, I don't know. There was no point to me saying that, but I just wanted to say that. I wanted to catch you guys up because, to be honest, I haven't really done like a talking video about like my life in a while, and then that way we're also on the same page about things too, because I've gotten a lot of like the same questions and I just figured this would be a good video to like answer all these questions in one video. I literally have a sticky note where I wrote down like all the topics we're gonna talk about. The goal is for this video to not be super long, but honestly I have so much to talk to you guys about, so if this video is long, I'm so sorry you guys. Just like listen to it like if it were a podcast or whatnot. Also, if you hear background noise, I like left my windows a little bit down because honestly it's starting to get really hot, so if you hear cars and stuff like that, like, you know what it is. In today's video, if you're interested in hearing about college, my sorority, my friends, moving out, topics like that, like, definitely keep watching. Yeah, I just feel like you guys deserve to know what's been going on, what I've been up to, if you care. Obviously, if not, then that's cool too. Oh my god, it's honestly kind of hot. Should I even wear this to class? Oh yeah, I literally have class like in 2 hours. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on the post notification bell, follow me on Instagram. Yeah, without further ado, let's catch up and get started with today's video. Let's start off with college. Watch somebody like drive in and they're like, what is this weird girl doing, just like sitting talking to herself? But anyways, so yeah, this is definitely the university I'm gonna graduate from. I have literally just fallen in love with this whole area, like not only the actual university itself, but like just like Kennesaw in general. It's like the perfect location for me. It's honestly not even far from like a whole bunch of places, which is like what I was looking for in like transferring over here. I'm just a lot more happy. I also really like the fact that Kennesaw is just like a bigger university. I have made a few videos about this, but I did transfer from Georgia College, which is in Milledgeville, Georgia, which is kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Like there's not much to do down there. It just like wasn't where I saw myself like graduating from, which I think like is totally okay. Like if you guys are having feelings about like transferring, like it's totally fine. All I could really say is like do what makes you happy. Even if you have a little bit of doubt about another place that you just feel like would make you so much more happier, like do it, because at the end of the day, like that's what life is about, like literally just being happy. A question that I constantly get is like what grade I'm in, like what year am I in college, and honestly, at this point, I don't even know how to answer that. I did want to say that when I transferred, it did affect my credits a little bit because I did switch majors. When I first came into Kennesaw, I was an apparel and textiles major, which is kind of like fashion merchandising, but I don't know why they named it apparel and textiles. I don't know. Yeah, so that definitely did impact my credits a little bit, only because in Georgia College, I was like a communications major. Something a lot of people don't really know about me is that when I started college, I started in the spring instead of the fall. I already knew I was gonna like graduate a little bit later than like what I was supposed to, but here's the catch. I actually ended up switching my major to public relations. The good news is that all those like apparel and textiles classes that I took, like those did not go to waste because I ended up keeping that as my minor. Now I'm pretty much done with my minor. I just need those like public relations classes and then I'm out of here, which is good because I am definitely definitely coming down to like my last year in college. That is a long answer as to what year I am, but just know I'm definitely an upperclassman now. I'm coming down to like my last few semesters. At first, I was honestly being so hard on myself, you guys. Like in the beginning of the semester, I was like so negative about it. I was like, why am I getting out of college like later than what I expected? But I did take some time to reflect, and honestly, I just came to realize like, why am I being so hard on myself when like there just shouldn't be this timeline? If you could get out of college in 4 years or under, props to you. Like that's great. Like that's always the goal, and I honestly feel like that's the best way to like save money as well. But if you take longer to graduate than what you expected, just don't kill yourself about it. Life shouldn't really have a timeline, but sadly like it does. Like society has this weird timeline. It's always the same thing. Like you go to high school, you go to college for 4 years, you enter the workforce, you get to a certain age, and then you get you find the love of your life, you get proposed to, you get married, and you settle down and you have kids. And it's like, no, like life is really not like that all the time. If you guys are in the same boat as me where like you're gonna graduate later than what you thought, or even if that's not the case right now but in the future it's like that for you, like please just don't kill yourself. Literally my mental health was just not doing good in the beginning of this semester, only because I was being so hard on myself. I feel like I'm just one of those type of people that likes their life to go like as perfect as possible, but sometimes I forget like it's life, like it's not meant to be perfect, and I'm meant to take a different route than people in certain cases. Yeah, so the beginning of the semester definitely consisted of me talking to my advisors a lot. My advisors have really helped me so much. Moral of the story, I am an upperclassman. I will be graduating from Kennesaw in about a year with a public relations major and apparel and textiles minor. It's gonna happen. I just need some more time in Kennesaw. I'm definitely okay with that now, but obviously in the beginning of the semester, like I said, I was like going crazy. I was like, is there a way I could do this sooner? That's kind of my update on college. I know it's like really weird to explain, like I don't even know what to tell you guys for half of those questions, but just know like that's my situation. Timing is everything, and like this is what's meant to happen. Next topic I wanted to talk about is about my sorority. You guys could probably see my sticker in the back over there, but I'm initiated now. Like I'm an actual Phi Mu. It feels so good to say that, only because like when I first came into college, only my close friends know this, but I've always wanted to rush so badly since like I came into college. Obviously I never rushed in my previous school, like I waited. When I say that everything happens for a reason, like it actually does, because like I don't know, sometimes I wonder like, oh my god, if I would have rushed at Georgia College, there's a lot of sororities that were over there that aren't in Kennesaw. So I'm definitely still in my sorority. I still go to events and stuff like that. Sometimes it honestly does get a little hard trying to balance school, YouTube, my social life, and obviously like just being active in my sorority. But I'm definitely so proud to be a part of like the chapter that I'm a part of, only because like I really feel like I've grown so much as a person. I feel like I've met so many good people in my life, like genuinely good people in my life right now, and that's like the next topic I'll talk about in a little bit. But I'm just so happy with going through that. I will say, if you're interested in rushing, like recruitment week is gonna be something else. I definitely had a crazy recruitment week, but I definitely recommend it, even if it's something that you feel like you might benefit from even just a little bit, because chances are you'll benefit like so much more than what you think you're gonna actually benefit from. Shout out to my sorority. I'll have their Instagram on the screen. You guys should go check them out, go follow them. Next topic is about friendships. This kind of does branch off of like being in a sorority. So like I mentioned a few minutes ago or whatnot, like I literally have met like the best friends that I literally just didn't have like not even a year ago. I remember last year, like the last academic year, when I first transferred into Kennesaw, I remember feeling like I had no true friends. Like obviously I did have some good friends, like I'm not saying like I didn't have friends, but like I just felt like for some reason I hadn't met the friends that I wanted to meet. That's definitely like a big factor that led me into going through recruitment. And now almost like a whole like year and a half later or whatnot, like I could say that I have met like genuinely like the best friends, like just good friends with good vibes. I am so happy right now with all the friendships that I've made. Just the fact that like a whole year ago, like I was literally posting on Instagram, like on my story saying like, oh, like if anybody wants to hang out like in the Atlanta area, let me know. Like the fact that I went from that to like now meeting like these good friendships, like it just makes me so happy, because I feel like life is already like hard enough to navigate. So when you don't have those core like friendships, like even if it's just like 1 or 2 good friendships, like I definitely feel like it makes life a whole lot harder to navigate sometimes. Obviously it's great to have your parents or your family if you're close to them. It's good to have a boyfriend, but something about girl friendships, especially when it's just like those few core friendships, like it just makes such a big difference in your life. Honestly, a lot of the beginning of the semester I've just been focused on feeding my friendships. I'm just genuinely so happy with my friendships right now in my life. I feel like I'm saying the same thing. Next topic is about moving out. So I am so excited about this, you guys. Oh wait, let me drink this. Another question I feel like I constantly get asked is like where I'm living right now. Like, am I living with my parents or like in an apartment? Just to clarify, ever since I transferred to Kennesaw, I have been living with my parents, only because honestly it's not super far from my university. Obviously it does get pretty tedious every once in a while with traffic, but for the most part, like I love driving. I always have, and like the commute to me isn't really like an issue or anything like that. So I have been living with my parents, but I am moving out this summer and I'm so excited. Genuinely like so happy. Like I'm already looking at decor and like my vibe and like all those extra things that like I would be the one to stress about now. Obviously I love my parents and there's certain things I'm definitely gonna miss about living with them, but I just feel like to fully grow as a woman in a way, like I just feel like I have to be on my own, if that makes any sense. I feel like not everybody's gonna understand that unless you're an only child like me, or if you're like going through that in your life. Like those are the only people that I feel like are gonna truly understand what I mean by that. I am moving back out, which is crazy how I like literally like just started college like by moving out, and then I went back into moving with my parents, and then now I'm going back into moving out, which is like what I want. I will admit like the rent over here in Kennesaw compared to like Milledgeville is definitely more expensive. I just feel like I have to make these little sacrifices just for like my own happiness and just to like grow more, and I just also want to experience living over here in Kennesaw before I graduate, because then like when else am I gonna be able to do that? The timing is just perfect for this, because I'll probably just be in Kennesaw for 1 year after I move in this summer, and then that's when I'll be finishing up with school. It's just crazy how all these things worked out, like how they are supposed to work out. I'm not really gonna announce who I'm living with yet or anything of that sort. Just know like I definitely have some like moving type videos soon. I want to film like an empty college apartment tour, moving out vlog, a moving in vlog. You guys are gonna see like a room tour whenever I do move out, an apartment tour like once everything is decorated. Like I just literally have so many good ideas for videos to film like when I move out. Right now I'm more so just like slowly planning things and preparing for that time, which is honestly in a few months now. I guess the last topic I wanted to talk about, because this video is going to be so long if I don't like hurry up right now, is kind of like just more personal. So kind of like working on myself and self-love. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I feel like I kind of had to take a little break from YouTube, not because I dislike it or anything. I have so much fun literally every time a video is live. Like I just feel so happy, because I just feel like it's something I'm meant to do for a long time in my life. You guys are in this with me for the long run. Like as long as you guys want to see videos from me, like I'm gonna keep going with this. But I do want to take a step back and kind of like explain myself a little bit. So first off, let's talk about Vlogmas, you guys. So that thing did burn me out, and not gonna lie, that thing is hard. It is hard to post every single day on YouTube, especially when you have like school and like your actual life to worry about. Definitely not gonna lie, but that did affect my mental health. I'm gonna give myself more credit, because I did post like pretty much for a lot of the 30 days or 25 days. It definitely took a lot of sacrifice. I was sleeping late, like I was just putting my health my mental health, like all that in the back burner. I'm not complaining about it because I honestly learned so much from it. I feel like now this year when I do vlogmas, like I'm just gonna post like 4 vlogmas videos. Like obviously I'll vlog every single day that week, but I'll post until like Friday is what I'm trying to say. So also there's somebody skateboarding behind me. Like literally this roof deck is like so dope. I hope they can't hear me because I'm literally talking about my problems. Like I said though, my mental health, my health in general definitely suffered because of vlogmas, but I did learn so much from doing it, so I don't regret it. I don't regret anything. But like I said, now I have different tactics for this year when I do vlogmas. See, oh my god, did that guy just fall? Oh, he's doing a trick. Ooh, okay. It is 3:33. I need to leave soon. I hope these people can't hear me because then I'd be embarrassed of all this shit I'm talking about. Vlogmas. They're like, what the fuck is vlogmas? But yeah, so that is a main factor as to why I kind of just like had to take a step back for myself and like my happiness and my health. Obviously, if I'm not good, I'm not gonna be delivering good videos to like my maximum capacity. So that's kind of like what was starting to happen, and I just kind of like lost this little spark, if that makes sense. I feel like only content creators will like know what I'm talking about because this might just sound crazy to most people, but when you are doing things on social media, like you have to be good in order to keep doing it, if that makes sense. Like obviously you could fake it till you make it, but over here, like that's not my goal. Like I'm not trying to fake anything. Yeah, so I just basically started working on myself, and yeah, I apologize for not posting that much in the beginning of this year. YouTube is like one of those weird things where it's like you could be working on it, but people don't see everything that goes into a video. So chances are like I started working on these videos like a lot earlier than when you guys like see them. So just know like you guys have always been in the back of my mind. I'm always thinking of videos. It definitely is a whole process just to turn those ideas into videos and then execute them out for you guys to see them. I'm not really trying to make any excuses or anything like that, but I just hope that you guys understand like I really had a rough ending to last year, which like I think we all kind of just like were ready for that thing to be over with. Just know like I needed this time for me and just to focus on my friendships for a little bit, to focus on just school for a little bit. Just know like I literally am so grateful for all of you guys. I'm just genuinely so grateful for this platform, no matter how small it is or anything. Like I'm just grateful for this, like just this opportunity in general, like just for you guys. That's honestly all I really wanted to say, you guys. Like I just kind of wanted to catch you guys up with my life and just like reality, and I feel like I haven't had a vlog where like I've opened up and talked about like negative things or like things that I normally wouldn't just like put out on the internet like that. And most importantly, like I just hope that if you guys could relate to any of these topics, like I hope you guys know like you're not alone. Definitely put your health first, put your mental health first, put your well-being first above anything. I definitely recommend you guys just checking up with yourselves, seeing how you truly feel within yourself, how you feel about yourself. I honestly hope this video wasn't like a total disaster. That's really all I wanted to say. I literally talked so much in this video, but I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Turn on the post notification bell as well. And yeah, all right, that's it for today's video. I will see you guys in my next video coming up very soon.